Right, I do believe that we are coming on live. And we are live. What's going on, guys? It is the Archaic Eagle here today, and we're playing some more Pokemon Fire Red. Now, in the last episode, we were able to get everything started. We got our starter, made it through Brock, made it through Pewter City. Today, I'd like to at least try and make it to Cerulean City. Now, I'm going to post a question of the day here in just a moment. And the reason for that is I'm at a bit of an impasse. I have a Pikachu. I caught it back in the Viridian Forest, and I don't know if I'm wanting to keep it or not. Now, a little bit later in the game, I'll have the option to actually catch a Eevee, or rather, I'll be able to get one given to me, and I can easily evolve it into Jolteon, who is a lot quicker. So I'm going to post this question of the day. Whoever can give me the answer to it first, I'm going to let you decide. Do I keep the Pikachu and evolve it into Raichu when I get to Celadon City? Or do I get the Eevee in Celadon City and evolve it into Jolteon? Now, both are pretty good. Raichu and Jolteon are both pretty good. It's just, I'm at an impasse, so I'm going to let you guys decide. So I'm actually posting the question right now. Give me just a second. Alright, so now the question is in the chat. Whoever can give me the correct answer to it first will be the one who gets to decide whether I keep Pikachu or whether I go with Jolteon. So, enough of me rambling. Let's see if we can make it through to Cerulean City, beat Misty, and hopefully get through with the Bill event. So far, this is what we are... There I go, hitting that button again. So far, this is what we're running. We're running Charmander, Pidgey, Mankey, and the Pikachu. And that's all I've caught so far. I'm probably going to pick up the Magikarp in the Pokemon Center just right before we go through Mount Moon. So that way I can go ahead and get my water type out of the way. But before I do that, I need to make a Mart stop here. Capitalism at its finest. So let's see. Don't think I need any of them. I might as well go ahead and pick up a few more of those. And an escape rope. Why not? And repel, because Zubat are the absolute devil. Bobby Boucher. Alright, so I'm healed up. I'm stocked up. I have no more reason to be here. I'm wasting my time if I keep it up. So, you know... Oh. Well, hold on. See what this dude wants. I'm so glad I come up to you. I'm Professor Oak's aide. I've been asked to deliver this, so here you go. Archaic received the running shoes from the aide, which is what I was hoping to get, because it'll help me get through things a little bit quicker. So, there's a letter attached. Dear Archaic, here's a pair of running shoes for my beloved challenger. Remember, I'll always cheer for you. Don't ever give up. From Mom. Well, ain't that just the sweetest thing? Alright, top down here real quick, because if I remember, there should be absolutely nothing over there. Obviously, it's been a minute since I've played this. Alright. Even though I don't know if I'm going to keep you, I do still need to get you leveled up, so... We're going to take on this little lass. Excuse me, you looked at me, didn't you? No, I'm actually looking at this beautiful ledge here, but... I mean, if you feel insulted and you want to battle, that's fine. Last Janus would like to battle. Last Janus sends out Pidgey. Now... Don't know how this is going to go. Pikachu's level 3, Pidgey's level 9. And Pidgey knows Gust. I'm hoping this doesn't knock me out already. Doesn't look like it's going to. But yeah, it's not going to work. I'm going to have a really terrible time. So let's just switch him out real quick. I'm trying not to use Charmander as much, because Charmander is way over leveled. It's actually about a level and a half away from being a Charmeleon. And I'd rather not have it over leveled, because really, if I have it over leveled, then that obviously means that everything else on the team is going to be under leveled, and I really don't want that. Let's see, go Pikachu. And I missed the chubby Pikachu, the one from Generation 1. I mean, that's the one I grew up with, because the first set of games I actually played in the main series were Red, and then I actually owned Yellow. So I was used to the chubbier one, but Chubby Chew or not, you know, I'm still glad to have it on my team. It's going to help out here pretty quickly. Alright, hit me with Gust. It's not going to do anything. Hit him with the Ember, and down he goes. Excuse me. Weather's been all over the place here, so if I sound a little bit congested, a little bit stopped up, or a little bit raspy, it's probably my allergies starting to kick in, so just try and look over that. Alright. Should probably do a quick heal up here. Alright, so the team's starting to get its balance back. And we have a bug catcher. So, I mean, obviously I'm going to most likely use Charmander here. As much as I don't like to, it's just it speeds things along. It'll make this go a lot faster if I just use him instead of trying to hack through it with anybody else. And really, I don't have anybody on the team right now that can do much. Even though they are just, you know, level 10 bugs, it's still, there's not really a lot going there. Charmander grew to level 15. Bugcatcher Colton is about to use Weedle. Will I change? Yes. Because I'd like to get Pidgey leveled up here as well. See how much more my little electric rodent friend here needs. He needs 30. Yeah, we'll go ahead and use him for the rest of the battle. Alright. And then we're just going to switch right back to Charmander. Hey, Cinny, thanks for joining the stream, man. How's it going? Oh my goodness! Alright, took care of Weedle. Alright, so he's finally at level 6. He learned Tail Whip. That's nothing to be too thrilled about. Colton's going to use Caterpie. So let's see what Pidgey. I am doing well. Thanks for asking. Just enjoying the evening, playing a little Pokemon, you know, typical nerd things. He lowered my speed. That's not much to worry about. And Pidgey grew to level 6. You should be learning Gust anytime now, so I can be done with trying to use Charmander to save my tail all the time. Alright, moving on. Swap some people out. Well, you never got to play it. Whenever you can, if you ever can, you really need to. it's a lot of fun. They actually improved a lot on red, blue, and yellow, but they still managed to keep the same feel for it. They were able to get Gen 3 features and everything brought in pretty well. So I really liked it. So if you never find it at a pawn shop or a game store or whatever, I recommend getting it. It's definitely worth it. This is actually the one that, if I remember, this is the one that I beat the quickest. When I beat the Elite Four and the Champion, I actually beat it in just about 24 hours. So you could probably beat it in about a day or two. And I really recommend it. I really do. And this one's fun, but I'd actually recommend Leaf Green. Leaf Green's actually a little bit easier. It goes a little bit smoother. Ah, there goes my Mankey. Alright, guess I'm gonna go Charmander. Just let Charmander lay waste to everything here. Pidgeygrew to level 7. Yeah, I'm just going to save Charmander. Just going to speed this up. I need to get back to the Pokemon Center. The one thing I do have to say with this is I'm spoiled for Generation 7. Because they made Generation 7 almost too easy. Because you get the experience share almost right from go, and you get experience for actually catching different Pokemon, and the experience share works across the whole team. So I'm really spoiled, and it's still taking a little bit of getting used to not having that crutch to lean on right from go. Heal up here. Thank you for waiting. We've restored your Pokemon to full health. We hope to see you again. I don't want to come back. Why do you always want me to come back? You sick freak. Yeah, and I do too. Like I really like playing the older ones, mostly for the nostalgia factor. Like, really, if it wasn't for the old Pokemon games, I wouldn't have really gotten into gaming at all. Like, they were actually some of the first games I ever played, and it just kind of took off from there. Like, they make the perfect gateway drug, and like I mentioned in my last stream, people think that they're just kid games, but when you look at like the competitive side and everything, there's a lot to go into it, and the strategy for it gets really deep. But even if you don't do competitive, it's still a ton of fun. And we actually got lucky because everything I've read online, Satoshi Tajiri, the creator of the games, he actually wanted to end the series with Gold, Silver, and Crystal. He wanted those to be sort of the end of the series. The big battle with Red on Mount Silver was supposed to be the changing of the guard, but they were just such a big success that they eventually talked him into continuing the series, but he stepped back and let some of his other producers do all the hard work, and he just sort of oversees it. Alright, there goes his Kakuna. The catcher Greg's gonna use Caterpie. Really need to get Pidgey to learn Gust here soon, so I can do a little bit better against these bug catchers. Charmander uses Ember. And down goes another bug. Pidgey grew to level 8. Please learn Gust. Nope. Looks like it's going to be level 9 then. My goal for the stream, you know, if I could get, you know, 4 or 5 people at least coming into the stream, I'd be happy. This is just the second time I've really done like a full-on stream with me, you know, actually speaking on the mic and everything. I'd done a little bit on Twitch before, you know, just sort of chill stuff like this, just me playing the game and just, you know, letting people pop in and out, have something playing in the background. You know, I want to take baby steps with it, and that's kind of where I want to go with my channel as well. Is, you know, just baby steps. Because if I sit and try and set these obscene goals, I'm just gonna get myself heartbroken. And, you know, I want this thing to grow, you know, at the pace that it wants to grow at. I don't want to try and force it or anything. But if I could get, you know, if I could at least get 1 to 2 more people on from my last stream, I would be pretty happy, because that means I would have had 6 people pop into the stream, which is pretty good for me. Like, I would feel happy with that. And really, I kind of want to use streaming as sort of like a pace changer, because I like doing videos, but I also kind of like this, just chill, relax, you know, streaming a game, you know, kind of just giving off what little knowledge I have about it. And that's just kind of how I want to take my channel. You know, I want to let it run at its own natural pace. But I'm rambling a lot in my old age. Like I said, as long as I can if I could hit 6 viewers on the stream, I'd be happy, because that's at least 2 more from last stream. So Calvin here sends out his Spearow. And Pikachu don't want none of that. Oh, well, thanks for offering to help, man. You know, I really appreciate that. Again, I'm new at a lot of it, and, you know, I'm just trying to learn the ropes, and you know, any kind of advice I can give. That's why when I'm doing my videos, always, you know, offer people to just drop their comments down below the videos, because I want to make something, you know, that everybody can enjoy. And you know, I know I have to fight the actual YouTube system itself, because anymore you have to play the algorithms, and it sucks, because your content should just be able to stand on its own, and you shouldn't have to fight against a stupid system to get to where you want to go with your channel. But yeah, definitely any help you guys can offer, definitely shoot it my way. I'll listen to anything you got. Alright, just go ahead and hit him with the Ember, and that should do it for that. Thank you, grew to level 7. Oh god, I wasn't even paying attention. I don't know what he's going to send out. Let's just send out Mankey. Couldn't hurt. Couldn't hurt at all. Except in that case. Uh, let's just send out Charmeleon again. And Nidoran was burnt, so this shouldn't take too much longer. Hit him with the Ember, hit her with the Ember, and down she goes. Be nice. I thought I was being nice. Alright. Heal up here real quick. So what the damage is. Just need to heal up Mankey. Well, like I said, thanks for any information you got. I really appreciate it, and any feedback that I can get it's only going to make my channel better, and it's only going to make my streams better. And again, like I've noticed, even like the popular YouTubers that I follow, the bigger YouTubers, they're excuse me, they're in the same boat. They're having to fight against the algorithm. They're having to fight against getting tags in and playing the system instead of just letting content stand the way it is, stand on its own. And honestly, tagging for me is probably what I would consider one of my weakest points right now in doing YouTube, is tagging and running the algorithm, and then also thumbnails and things. But I'm working with that. I'm really trying to think of new ways to present the thumbnails and everything, because I know if you have a good thumbnail, then you're more likely to click on it. Because I've always been one to, if I see a video that's just a still from the gameplay, I'm less likely to click on the video, because I feel like it's gonna be low quality. But I've also seen it cut both ways, where I've clicked on videos that have really good looking thumbnails, but the content is just absolute garbage. So see if I can. She didn't even want to battle. Got worried for nothing. Now he's gonna want to battle, but I don't want to give him the time of day. Alright, time to go get robbed by the freaky fish guy. I know I just got robbed, but yeah, sure, I'll buy your freaky fish, and we're just gonna head on out. There's nothing more I can do here. Time to see if we can get through Mount Moon. Should be an escape rope right there. Ooh, bullet seed. Gotta hold on to that. Get around her. Yeah, and that's something I've been trying, to really learn how to do. Honestly, the best thumbnail I think I did was, I did a video of just some of my thoughts from the Fallout 76 beta, and the thumbnail was actually just a screenshot from when I was playing the beta. I actually caught it on the loading screen, and it was just this beautiful image of like the forest and everything. And then I got the Vault Boy, and I played around with the text and kind of got it offset. And I think that, that for me, if I was just going through YouTube and I saw something like that, that would catch my eye. But I'm always trying to work on my thumbnails, because because that's like one of the first impressions that someone's going to get from your video is, you know, they see that thumbnail, and if it looks crappy, they're going to assume the video's crappy. And you could have the best equipment and, you know, the best software and the best content, but if that thumbnail looks like garbage, they're not going to want to click on it. And, you know, for me, I feel like that's probably one of my weak points. And it sucks because it's like YouTube is almost trying to get, like, they're trying to make it harder than it needs to be, you know, to be successful, because some of the YouTubers I do follow, when I started following them, and even some of them I still follow, they have great content, great thumbnails, you know, they're putting out good content, but it's like they're getting buried by the system, and it sucks because it means a lot of really good people putting out a lot of good content are almost going unnoticed because this messed up, you know, algorithm, this messed up computer system is basically holding them back. And, you know, I never expect to make this a full-time job or a full-time career, but I do understand sometimes when people on YouTube, if they have a Twitter or whatever, they talk about people who tell them that doing YouTube isn't a full-time job. You have to put a lot of work into this, regardless of whether you're trying to make it a career or just doing it for a hobby, you know. And, you know, that's something even myself, even before I really started on my channel, I didn't understand was, you know, it's a lot more than just, you know, go out, record your game footage, you know, make a thumbnail and throw it up on YouTube. You know, you could have about an hour's worth of gameplay you've recorded, and it'd still take 4 or 5 hours or more to actually work down to a final product. So yeah, like I do consider the people who are getting paid from YouTube. I feel like they're getting, you know, paid for actually working, because it's, you know, if this was my full-time bit, you know, if this was what I was doing for a livelihood, you know, it would basically feel like a full-time job. And especially if you do long streams. Alright, he finally grew to level 9. Thank goodness. He's going to use Caterpie. He's going to get Pidgey to learn Gust. Robbie sends out Caterpie. I ain't afraid of that. Hit him with the Ember, and down he goes. Dude, I envy you and I feel sorry for you at the same time, because what time I'm not, you know, recording, I spend in school. And school takes up so much time anymore that I barely have the time to go out and record anything, you know, anything that's worth anything. But I really like I'm trying to get a small base of content started for now. You know, I do want to get content up on my channel. You know, I have noticed that I do have, it's a very tiny subscriber base, but I got one. I have content up. I'm starting to find my voice on the mic. I'm starting to find my voice, you know, doing content. So, that's kind of where I'm at right now. You know, once I get done with school for this semester, I'm really going to, fly in head first. I don't know if I'll do daily uploads because I feel like I would get burnt out really quick on that, but I do want to at least try and upload 2 to 3 times a week. It's, oh my god, with this stupid help button. But my goal, as far as video uploads, my goal would be from about the middle of December till about the end of January, which is how long my winter break runs. I have, counting this, I'll have 12 videos on my channel. I'd at least like to be in the 30 range by the time the next semester starts. And, just try and get a nice solid base of content. And it's actually a lot of fun for me. Sometimes I'll just kind of go back and just watch clips from, I'll check clips from my old videos, and it's day and night, just sort of how you can evolve as somebody who's putting out content, how you can change, and how you sound on the mic, and how confident you sound doing anything, and it's weird, and I just want to make this. I just want, ultimately, my overall goal with this channel is I just want to make it someplace. I just want to be me, and I'm a guy that plays video games, and I have a very offbeat sense of humor, but those are just things that are just me. So at the end of the day, I just want this to be a channel, where what you see is what you get. I'm not putting on, I'm not putting on a face. I'm not putting on, any kind of pretense. I am who I am, and my content is my content. Oh yeah, I did one with him. I did Gmod with Eagle a while back, and it's just been like herding cats, trying to find the time to really get set down and actually record anything with everybody else, because again, school eats up a lot of my time. I'm in the last part of it. I'm getting ready to do my undergraduate thesis for history. So it's, I'm in some of my upper level classes, and they take so much time, and I got to make sure that I get all that done first. But if I can, once I get out from under that rock, I'm really going to have a lot of time to really sit down and just play with different programs and different systems, learn this godforsaken algorithm, work out on my thumbnails, work those out to where I can get something that looks good. And honestly, I like collaborating. I like being able, because I always notice, if I'm doing something and I'm joking around, I work really good, off of people. I like to have people around, that I can just joke around and carry on with, and I'm really excited to be able to actually have time to collaborate. It's just like anything else, and it's not just me. It seems like right now, the last few times that, Eagles wanted to do something, or anybody's wanted to do something, one of us is at work, or I'm at school, or something's going on, or, something in somebody's house is messed up, and they have to step away and fix that. And, real life sucks when you want to try and have a hobby. And I hate it. I'm tired of being an adult. I don't want to be an adult anymore. I just want to be a kid. I want my juice box and I want to go nap. Yeah, and I mean that's the way it is. I mean, like I said, that's just life. It absolutely blows. Like I just want my juice. I want to go nap. And I don't want to have to. I don't want to deal with adult responsibilities. I just want to play video games and joke with people. But life and society say no. You have to go to school. You have to have a job. You have to be responsible. No, you can't play video games all day, every day. And I would love to. I would really love to be able to do. I would love to make this like into a job or a career. You know, but it's just like, it's like playing sports. It's like in the NFL. You know, there have been tens of thousands of people to have tried out and been on practice squads for the NFL, but less than, I'd say maybe 10% of it would make him into a career. It's more or less the same with YouTube. If I get to a point where I can do this full time, I would love it. If I could do this just, you know, just as a fun hobby, maybe pull 300, 400, 500 subscribers, then, you know, at least it's a fun hobby and I have 300, 400, 500 people that actually want to take the time and sit down and watch whatever it is that I'm trying to disguise as content nowadays. And it would, but I mean, I've like really when I first started watching YouTube, it was back in like 2011. So I really started paying attention to YouTube about the time I started school for the first time. And some of the people who had already gotten decent sized subscriber bases like showed a day in their life, and it is exhausting. But of course they are, obviously they didn't make it to where they are just by, cutting corners and everything. But no, it would be pretty sweet. No, and he poisoned me, and I don't think I bought any antidotes. I am 100% certain I didn't buy any antidotes. I have one antidote. We're going to hold off on that, though, until we get out of this cave. Because we should be out in just a moment. We are gonna speed through this if we can. Not entirely sure I'm going to actually be able to take on Misty tonight before I have to wrap up. I got some other things I have to do when I get off of here. Boring real world adult things and boring adult college things I got to get taken care of. So I don't know if we're going to actually be able to take on Misty tonight, but we're going to give it a try. I actually plan on streaming maybe for about another 15 minutes or so, if possible, 10-15 minutes. This stupid button, I should know by now. If I can do a little bit of a longer stream, I'd love to. But again, Shiny Ditto, hey, welcome to the stream. Glad you could join. But Cindy, to answer your question, also set up in the bedroom, mine and my wife's bedroom. So how long I can stream really just kind of ties itself into how long, before she actually has to go to bed. So I'm gonna at least try, and because I just now got out of Mount Moon, so I should have just enough time to, if I can't take on Misty, I can at least get myself set up to where I can you know, take her on tomorrow. I do plan on streaming tomorrow. I'm gonna have a little bit more time tomorrow, so I'm probably gonna stream a bit earlier in the day. I'm maybe looking around 1, 2 o'clock in the afternoon. You know, just try and mix things up. Try and see if I can reach a bit of a bigger, you know, cast a bigger net. Hey, Divide, welcome to the stream. How's it going? Alright, let's go get ourselves healed up. If we can get ourselves healed up, we might be able to make a quick run at that old Cerulean City gym. And it's just gonna be hit or miss. Hey, Cindy, thanks for sharing it, man. Alright, let's see if we can take a run. See if we can take a run at the Cerulean gym here. Don't know how well I'm gonna do. I feel like I'm really underleveled. But me and the freak in the Speedos, let's see what we can get done here. Ugh. God, I hate Lear. I hate it. Alright, please, please, please use smokescreen or something that's not going to actually hit me. Why? Why? Alright, please, 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 please. Oh, man. Well, I should be able to soak up some damage here. Whew, use smokescreen. Alright. Let's see if I can hit him one more time here. Yeah, that's really how I do streams. You know, like I said earlier, you know, what you see is what you get. I don't. Oh, for heaven's sake, if I don't quit with this button, you know. Like I was saying, what you see is what you get. You know, you tune into my stream. We're gonna talk life. We're gonna talk Pokemon. We're gonna be a bunch of nerds. You know, and that's what I want. But thank you for that. You know, I take that as a compliment. I really appreciate it. All right, let's see. What are we gonna do? What are we gonna do? What are we gonna do? Top disadvantage, but you know, why not? Let's do it. Hit him with a scratch, hopefully. Yes. Okay, so it is plainly obvious that I am not at the level I need to be to take on this gym. I don't think I'm gonna be at the level I need to be at either to really go much further. I feel like I'm gonna need to do some grinding. I have to try and take on Gary. So if I can get out of this, battle alive, probably go heal up, and I might call it for tonight because nobody wants to sit and watch me walk around the same 4 squares of grass for 45 minutes trying to do grinding. So my plan is try and get out of this battle. Maybe because I think the other trainer in this gym has another Horsey, and I'm not too afraid of that. So I can at least take that on, get Pikachu up to level 11. And then I think I might call it for tonight. Go offline, do a little grinding, and if you just joined the stream, I actually plan on picking up again tomorrow, say around noon. That's my goal. Just pick up around noon. I'd like to do a longer stream. Well, thank you. Thank you, Cindy. Again, I really appreciate that. And when I wrap up, I'll actually be on Discord if you want to, if you just want to bounce things about the algorithm and whatnot, bounce that off each other. See if maybe I can learn something. So I'm gonna take one shot at this chick chilling out here next to Misty. See if I can beat her, and then I think we'll wrap it up. Well, thank you, Divide. Like I said, I really appreciate that, and I'm definitely gonna be trying to stream this. I don't want to have too many irons in the fire, have too many projects. So this is probably going to be the one that I work through for the next little bit. I do plan on getting some actual videos out this week as well. If you want to go check those out, I definitely plan out. Of course, I definitely plan on actually getting something else out just besides my streams, but I do want to try and stream this at least a few more times this week. Definitely tomorrow, and possibly Wednesday and Friday. I'd like to kind of keep it on every other day thing, because those are the days that I have, the Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. That's usually when I have the most time, and I can really set down and make a good run at it. So yeah, if you're on YouTube tomorrow around, say around noon, just check it out. Just check it out and see if I'm on. You can find it. It should be on my channel. Just search Archaic Eagle. I'll be the one with the logo with the blue circle with the white writing. Because I think there's actually there may be another Archaic Eagle channel, but it only has like 1 or 2 vids. So, and I think there we go. All right, so we got the Goldine taken care of, and so I'm gonna bounce outside real quick. And a funny piece of trivia: in the old games, I can't remember if it works in this game, but in the older ones, red, blue, and yellow, if you had a fishing rod, you could actually fish inside the gym. You wouldn't catch anything, but just with it being an older game, they didn't really set it up to not let you fish inside the gym's pool, but you wouldn't catch anything. But it was still a pretty fun little thing you could do. Alright, so I think I am going to save it here. Save now. Yes, why did it not let me save? Well. Alright, so I'm gonna have to save it a different way, because I'm actually running this on an emulator. I have the game, just don't really have everything set up right now to actually stream it straight from console. So I'm running this through the Visual Boy Advance emulator. So it's not gonna let me save. But if you've liked the stream, go check out my channel, Archaic Eagle. Check out some of my other videos. If you like them, you want to see more gaming content, go ahead, give those like and subscribe buttons some love. Hit that notification bell, so that way you don't miss anything else. I'm going to wrap it up here. I'll see you guys tomorrow, hopefully around noon Eastern time. This is the Archaic Eagle saying, I'll talk to you next time.